Good morning, everybody. We are going to be working with two different ideas today. We're going to be working with perimeter and we're going to be working with finding the area. And before we go into the problem set, you need to understand rather quickly the difference between perimeter and area. Perimeter means that we are looking outside of the square. We are finding the perimeter. So if you ever played like a zombie game or anything like that, just know that you need to protect the perimeter. So I'm gonna try to draw a zombie. All right. Zombie. I'm a zombie. Zombie. When you're doing the perimeter, you're adding all of the outside of the square. The outside. Zombies. Remember, you got to protect the square. You got to find the perimeter. Okay? So what that means is we are finding and adding. Let me erase all the zombies. Zombie. We are adding the outside. Okay, the perimeter. So if I have 6 here, right, and if I have, let's say, 8 for this rectangle, I know that I'm going to add all the sides. So this means that this side has to be 8 because it's the same length, and this side has to be 6. Okay? So what is 8 plus 8 plus 6 plus 6? We add them all up, and well, this is 16 plus 6 is 22 plus 6 is 28. So the perimeter is 28. Okay? Now the area is everything within. So we are finding, so I'm going to make this a little larger. We are finding everything inside the square. Everything that belongs inside the square. Okay? So, if our dimensions are still the same, so this is 6 and this is 8, all we have to do is find 6 times 8, because this is going to be 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right? And 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 6 times 8 is 48. And that is the area. There are 48 squares within. So all you gotta do is just remember that the perimeter is we add the outside, and remember you don't want those zombies coming in. You gotta shut them out with the perimeter. You gotta add up all the lengths and widths of the square. Add the perimeter. Add these. And the area is everything with inside. So you got to multiply to find how many squares are in the middle of the actual rectangle. All right, which is 48. That is perimeter, and that is area. Okay, we're going to be working on page 2 today in YouTube. And page 2, which is going to be amazing. We're beginning with perimeter, and we're going to begin with area on the bottom. So, let's begin with our first 3A. Okay? Determine the perimeter of each rectangle. So we have 166 meters here and 99 meters here. Now, if my width is 166 here, that means that the opposite side is going to be 166. And if my length is 99, that means the opposite length is going to be 99 as well. Okay? So now, remember, Zombies, you can't let those zombies in. You gotta protect the perimeter. So it means we gotta add them all up to protect them. So 166 plus 99. Okay. Add those two, and then once you get your sums here, add those sums to find your answer of the perimeter. Okay. All right, for this one, this one's a tricky one because this one on B, so pause the video if you have to, but I'm going to go on to B. This one's interesting. So for this one, we have a meter and 2 centimeters. Okay? Centimeters. So let's convert the meter to centimeters so that we can just deal with centimeters and get rid of that meter. Okay? How many centimeters are in 1 meter? Well, 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. So 100 centimeters plus 50, well, that's going to be 150 centimeters. Do you see how I got that? This 1 is 100, and I added the 50 to it to get 150. Excellent. So I want you to do the rest now. Same thing like we did before. If this equals 150 centimeters, then we know that the width on this side is going to be 150 centimeters, and so on, okay? Make sure that you add them all up and find the perimeter, because you don't want those zombies coming in brains. Okay. What I'd like for you to do is figure out 4A and 4B for me. That is finding the area. Okay? And I hope that you had a great lesson today. Not too bad. And hope you had a great morning.